Hey you guys, Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more of RimWorld, back with some more of Dweeb and the Mechanitor here, where, despite my best intentions, Dweeb's having a good time. This colony's really starting to turn around. The base is looking a lot more, well, finished. We've got a nice little kitchen and recreation room over here. Our production room is coming together here nicely. Bedrooms are getting better. We got a bunch of toxic waste that got dumped on us, but we're handling that too. And the tigers are handling their own food by eating all of the dangerous local wildlife. This is going great. Who's having hypothermia? Beta, it's because you're wandering around in the snow. Beta's having a bit of a bad day. Beta's a little sad about life right now. So he's wandering around in 8-degree weather. Excuse me, she's wandering around. Beta, I don't really care about your gender. I was gender neutral before it was cool. So whomever Beta is wandering around in extremely cold temperatures and is then sad about it. But you'll probably go off to bed soon and everything will be fine. We've got we've got a baby on the way. Lumpy's gonna have her baby like momentarily. Beta's back to normal here. Beta's gonna have a bit of a snooze while Doug works on his room, her room, whatever room. So Lumpy's gonna have a bit of a baby here. A little tiny human is going to emerge, if you will, from Beta. We've got a somewhat temporary hospital set up. It's good enough. It'll do the job, but I want to work on. Geez, the base is coming together so well, I actually want to live here full-time, barring another flesh mass dropping in my face. So I'd like to start thinking about the concept of doing that and how this base is eventually going to look. We'll probably at some point in time get rid of these wind turbines in favor of geothermal. In fact, we're researching right now fertility procedures, which sounds like a low-effort kind of unnecessary thing, but given that Doug and Lumpy have already produced one child, I'd actually prefer they don't produce any others unless it's with my authority. I'm going to be the one in charge of who has kids around here. Oh, we're deconstructing the bookcases that I accidentally put into the freezer. Let's replace those with actual shelves, shall we? How about like real shelves that actually hold food? So a wooden shelf. Let's try and do this properly. I know you're saying I don't have enough wood. I will very, very soon. It's all going to be handled. Don't even worry about it. You're fine, game. Put those there and there. We'll start getting some food off of the floor here. Now we know if we get a raid, they're going to target power if they can't find anything else to do. They're going to target my power and my coolers. They love going after the coolers. So I'm kind of thinking we start drawing a wall down here. This can be a trap area and a combat area. And what I'd like to do is actually take the prison room out and make this our entry to the outside, or really exit to the outside, the egress, if you will, to the outside. And then, make something else a prison. How far do these extend? Down to here. Okay. So I could put walls up like this and do like a corridor kind of thing around here and then extend over in this direction. We can start to... Can we get these things deconstructed? And I don't know if we can deconstruct these or if we have to shoot them. No, apparently those can just be... Those are fine to be deconstructed. I might think about putting up the forge, the smithy, whatever it is. Whatever it is that where we would make steel from slag. Because we are a little shy on steel and there's not a lot on the map. We've got a couple of chunks that we're carving out. But right now we're a little shy on the old steel, which is unfortunate because we use that for literally everything. Okay, storage over here. This is critical that you put, well, clear everything. Nothing rotten, only meals, raw food, baby food, chocolate, blood, and pemmican. Okay, don't worry about hay or anything like that. And then copy those settings, start transporting those over to here. Paste that, and paste that, and then build me a copy of this right in here. Thank you very much. Okay, that'll help with the whole getting food off the floor issue, which is a constant. It's not a constant thing. That's the least of our worries. Least of our worries. Okay, get some more trees chopped down. Get back on stone blocks. Did I suspend that? I did. Let's unsuspend that. The head wrap thing is probably not going to work out. If you're just getting caught up, there's a thing with head wraps. Just... I don't know, go back a couple of episodes. We're trying to make a bunch of hats, and it's not working out. We made 3. I got 3 head wraps over here. This is our head wrap zone. This is where we store only head wraps in the hospital. Okay, only head wraps go in here. That's it. One thing lives in here, just head wraps. We're not going to get that done. Don't ask. It's not even that good a story. Now. I was going to continue to transform the walls from wood. I knew it couldn't go this good this quickly. I knew it. Okay. What have we got? Do I even have a runaway zone? Do I even have that? I do. Let's extend that a little bit. So that could go here. And all of this can be extended like that and in like that. Now, Doug, you love punching things. I don't know. I've actually got any weapons for you right now. I don't have any punchy, stabby, hitty weapons. We'll try to work on that later, but for right now, you're just going to have to hang back. Butch, do you do combat at all? I mean, technically, yes, but you're pretty terrible at it. What's the deal? Okay, Neanderthals, and they're going to prepare up there. There's 3 of them. Well, let's get everyone into the run zone. Thank you very much. Okay, everybody go down there. Mechs, get into the run zone. Thank you. And animals for right now can go into run. Who's actually trained to kill? Many of them. Now we've got. Oh, the new tiger is here. Oh, I didn't even see that pop up. Okay, so we've got a new baby tiger down here. Oh, look at you. You're so cute. You're so adorable. I love everything about you. Oh my God, you're so cute. Okay, you need to be a Tony, so you could be, I don't know, Tony, like that. Sounds vaguely Spanish, I think. You can be a Spanish tiger. Train them to kill, obviously. That goes without saying. And then eventually we'll get on to rescue and hauling. So all of the tigers, for right now, can go into the run zone, but trust me, many of them will kill soon. Okay. Everybody go to where you need to go. Yeah, everybody kind of fall back, pull back in here. Thank you very much. We'll keep an eye on these guys. They're just going to hang out over there. Is that? No, that's not one of my mechs. That's a rabbit. That's a completely different thing. There's 4 of them. That's not a small amount. They've got all hitty weapons, though. That's going to work out great for us because we're shooty folk. We love shooting things. Unfortunately, we don't have very good weapons. Mostly just bolt-action rifles. I mean, those aren't nothing, but it's just mostly that. We might. Geez, Doug. Oh, that's another rifle. Yeah, we were working on that. You're not wrong, Doug. Okay, that's fine. I've got an auto pistol up there. What's the kid armed with? An auto pistol. Yeah, that's usually what I give small children. It's a smaller gun. You know, they only have the small hands. Well, we've made another rifle. You know, good job, Doug. That's definitely something we wanted to do. Now you're sort of... Doug, what are you doing? You're watching television. Okay, that's cool. That's neat. Do we want to maybe work on any of the other weapons? Or is everything over here in Space Camel Alpha for that? No, you should have the things that you need. You've got components. Oh, you probably don't... Yeah, you should have enough steel, I think. Doug, why are you being lazy and watching television? It's just that we're all about to die. Don't worry about it, Doug. Your tiger team will be on this. It's going to be great. A whole bunch of tigers. I just review. How many are trained to kill? No, that's special training. Uncommon behaviors. Uncommon behaviors. See, now that's where that sentience thing is coming in. I got 3 more of those, by the way. I got 3 more of those. Doug, so which tiger is sentient? That's probably the best thing I need to know right now. Is that health? Okay, so yeah, Tony with an eye is already technically sentient. Oh, the Neanderthals are attacking. Hang on, we should probably deal with that. So everyone down to Doug, come out here. And the tigers should be coming with you, because they're trained to do that, right, Doug? Doug, how many tigers are attached to Doug? Oh, Tony is attached to Butch. Tony with 3 E's is attached to Butch. I didn't even know Butch did that. Well, definitely, follow Butch into combat. So we're going to get 1 tiger, maybe a second one. Good enough. You know what? 2 tigers? That's better than 0 tigers. I got to tell you right now, if I'm a Neanderthal and I'm attacking somebody, they've got 2 tigers, I am going to rethink my life choices. I'm going to look at that and go, well, dang, they got 2 tigers and I got a pointy stick. I might be able to fend off a tiger with a pointy stick, but 2 tigers, that's not going to work out. Of course, Doug isn't actually coming into combat. That's why. That's why we're getting no tiger action there. And neither is Butch. Okay, Doug and Butch, you're just going to have to be... I don't really know what your combat role is. You're just going to have to tell the tigers what to do. Okay, so everyone just, let the tigers do their job is really what we're asking here. Where's the team coming from? Okay, down here. They're immediately going for power. Naturally, they're immediately going to go for my wind turbines. It's just like their jam. It's their thing. Here comes the tigers. Okay, that's what we were looking for there. Here comes the tigers. All right, get ready to release the tigers and release the tigers. Okay, tigers are out, and oh wow, yeah, you're getting wrecked. You're getting wrecked. Hey, tiger, why don't you attack this one? Okay, which tiger are you? You're Tony with an eye. Okay, how about you guys over here? maybe you focus on this guy, and also let's burden them, because that works really well against melee. So burden him. He's going to move slower. He's got a tiger coming in. He's not happy about that. Don't hit the tiger. I mean, I do have backups. I got spare tigers. Not as worried about that. Doug and Butch, you just kind of hang out here. In fact, Butch, you can probably just go home at this point, because your tiger isn't here. Yeah, wow, Tiger's doing great work. How about you guys focus on this one, Orange, over here? All right, because I think the tiger's going to handle a lot of the heavy lifting in this regard. Yeah, the tiger's doing great work. The tiger's doing fantastic. How about we burden this guy again? So burden Orange. And there we go. He's burdened. He's walked into a tiger. He's not having a good day about that. We're headshotting him, and he's down. Okay. That has worked out really, really well. Let's check in on Tony with an eye here. Okay, some minor gunshots. That's us. We did that one. And a bruise. Okay, let's you know what? You've got a bed. You have somewhere to live. Mr. Neanderthal Orange. All right, Ms. Neanderthal Orange. Whatever. What's your wow? You're gonna be dead so soon. You're gonna be dead so soon. We have how many tiger attacks did you get? 2, 4, 5. Yeah, the tiger really did a number on you. I mean, we did too. We shot you like so many times. Are you any good? You're pretty good at construction. You're good at cooking, and you're not terrible at mining. You have a crafting skill. Do I want you? I'm gonna reserve judgment on that. You might not make it back. To be honest, I've got a spare bedroom down here. I can convert this into a temporary prison. I don't think you're actually gonna make it back here without dying. But just in case you do, Dweeb, why don't you go and capture Orange? Oh, he's unwaveringly loyal. Oh, that's a problem. Because that kind of says organ farm. Yeah, the problem with that Orange is organ farm. Organ farm. Because you have organs, and I don't. Too bad I can't take ears off. Do I have a good enough doctor to think that I'm going to start organ farming, or should I just let this guy die? Beta is 8. That's not that great. God, I gotta get some doctors in here. I really do. 2, 1, 2, 0. I gotta get some better doctors. Kind of looking at Wraith here. Wraith, you've got a doctorizing skill. Yeah, you would actually be the best doctor around here. We'll try and capture him. I'm not making any promises, Orange. And honestly, if you die on the way, I'm kind of okay with that. I left a bunch of money up here. That's cool. Bunch of money coming in. That's nice. All right, that raid went very, very well, largely due to Tiger. Yeah, Tiger versus person. This is just going great. Butch, let me just revisit you. Are you actually supposed to be doing animal duty? Yeah, actually, you're pretty good at it. 9 on that. I see why you're doing that. Okay, so we've got one tiger that's attached to Doug and one tiger that's attached to Butch. I kind of want to move... I should probably move the tiger bed for Butch's tiger to Butch's room. Butch, you have a room, right? Yeah, you got a room over there. There's a tiger there. You could have that tiger if you wanted that tiger. Speaking of rooms, yes, I know. Oh, Lumpy's in labor. Oh. Sure. It's just that we have another medical need at this point. Can somebody... Doug, it's your wife. Well, wife-to-be. Could you rescue Lumpy, please? Because she's about to have your baby. I'm told this is a glorious time in your life. I'm led to believe that this is something you want to see happen. No, I mean, like, see it. Like, actually watch it. I don't know. People do that, Doug. Whatever. So, okay, here's the problem, Orange. Yes, I know you have a medical emergency. Beta, are you dealing with Orange? Yeah, it's just we kind of need you to deal with Lumpy. See, Lumpy has a medical priority here. What with the baby? Doug, where are you? Doug, did you drop her? Doug? No, you're researching, Doug. Don't... Where did we put Lumpy? Oh, we put Lumpy over here. Do we not want to put her in a medical bed? Like a hospital. That's where people commonly have babies. I mean, I know you can have them anywhere. It doesn't matter. People have them in a bath. It's weird. But, you can... Okay, sure. That's fine. Beta, how long till you're done with Orange? Also, do I have anyone else who can do a doctor? Dweeb can technically perform medical skills, and then I'm allowing... Oh, Dweeb, I'm going to have an 18-year-old. Well, Doogie Howser this on up. Could you, you can't do anything with Lumpy. Lumpy, let me talk to you personally. Gather for childbirth. Sure, sure. In the fullness of time. It's just that, Beta's kind of got a thing going on here. Could we preach health to you? Actually, that's a really good idea. Let's preach health to you. Oh, yeah, you have to be the same ideology. Oh, well, sucks to be you, Orange. Are you going to die, like, today? 0.6 hours. You know what, Beta? Doctors have to do this. Doctors have to make decisions. And the decision here is to call it on Orange. Okay, Orange is not going to make it. I would much prefer that you stopped this and went and dealt with Lumpy. Because Lumpy is definitely a colonist. Okay, so we got a 57% chance of having a decent birth here. Beta, go do your GM, man. Sorry, Orange. Sorry. Once again, Dave, you forgot to bring out the combat mechs for the combat. Combat mechs right here, just milling around. They are, in fact, militors. By the way, everyone can go back into unrestricted. The mechs, yeah, the Agrahand definitely needs to be unrestricted. You can be in the home zone. You can also be unrestricted. Definitely, and then you guys can be in the home zone for right now. Really should remember to use, the military combat mechs for combat instead of tigers. I know, commonly my solution is to throw a tiger at the problem. Oh, Orange is dead. Yeah, we kind of saw that coming. Wait, can we feed that to the tigers? Can the tiger just, go in and eat that? That'd be cool. That'd really save me some raw meat. We're going to start to get fussy if we start butchering people, aren't we? People aren't into that. I mean, they're not cannibals, right? Yeah, cannibalism is unfortunately abhorrent. It's not that we're not going to eat the people. I would just like to offer the opportunity for the tigers to eat the people. Okay, the tigers to eat the people. I'm going to make another tiger bed for Butch's room. Which one's yours, Butch? That is Tony with 3 E's. Okay, so I'm going to make another tiger bed. So I got a lot of plain leather. We have been killing a lot of animals recently. You're not wrong about that. So plain leather animal bed is going to go in Butch's room over here. So Tony with 3 E's can hang out with you. Baby on the way. Neat. Good. Mitsuya, nobody cares about this. Mitsuya's over here just researching stuff. Yeah, baby, whatever. Who cares? Seen one, you've seen them all. It's true. They all largely look alike. All right. Doug seems to be into it. Again, I'm told this is a magical time for you, Doug. Is this magical? Are you having a magical experience here? Is this like the greatest thing ever? Or would you rather just go have a snack and watch some TV? Because the TV's up. It's a huge flat screen TV. It's awesome. It's a really, it's like the best TV in the universe. It is, Doug. No, it's like the best TV in the universe. You get so much recreation out of all of that. Babies seem to be taking a long time. Wow, this baby takes ages. Is it a difficult labor, Lumpy? I'm told that's a thing that happens too. And then you hate life because it's awful. I imagine it is. I imagine it's very, 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 very terrible. Certainly glad that that's not something I'm going through. So this is for Tony with 3 E's. There you go. You can have that one. That one's unassigned, so that can now be for the new Tony, the slightly Spanish Tony. Lumpy's going to have a baby, basically, nowish. Butch, while we're doing this, we'll kind of work on your room a little bit. Oh, if we had a baby. Oh, we've had a baby. No, that's a double bed. That's different. That's Lumpy. Totally different. Baby newborn. Awesome. Yep, feeding from Lumpy. I think Doug's just gone to bed. Doug said, wow, that was exhausting. I'm just going to go to sleep. I think Lumpy did more of the work than you, Doug. You just kind of showed up. Okay, we've had a healthy childbirth, and I misread that as the revered toilet. So the revered Tonelink, ancient object venerated by all solidaritors. Is that us? Do we have that sort of thing? Do we want that sort of thing? Sure. We'll, kind of keep that in mind as an ideology kind of thing. I'd like to keep going on my concept of making this slightly more raid-proof, if we could do that. Okay, everybody seems happy with the baby issue. We've got a crib right next to one of the tigers. I gotta figure that kid is looking real snack size. You just pop that right in that tiger's mouth. Okay. By the way, did we heal okay, you look like the injured tiger. Have we dealt with you? No. Could somebody deal with the tiger, please? Yeah, 10 to Tony with an eye. Tony with an eye did really good work there. So I'd like to see some tiger healing going on, if we could. I'm going to start to make a wall. I've got quite a bit of granite right now. We're going to start to make some more pretty soon. So let's do a granite wall like this-ish. It's not going to get finished immediately, but take it over like that, and then start, without blocking this, bring it down here, and then start to leave a gap for traps. All right, just do that for right now, and then I'll kind of figure the rest out as we go along. Who's starving? Oh, Lumpy. Yeah, you should get up and eat. Beta, can you deal with that? You're playing chess. Can you feed Lumpy? She's had a rough day. There's a new baby over here. She's had a rough day, is what I'm saying. This does not need to be a prisoner bed anymore. This can be for regular folk. And Butch, I was going to work on your room. Oh, hang on. Could somebody get the bot here? It's gone down. Is there a person in there? No, that's the bot. Butch, you're not doing anything radically important. Could you get that to the recharger, please? The combat mechs that I never actually use for combat. Just sort of forget they exist. Because I'm heavily reliant on tigers. It's gone from being a Mechanitor thing to a largely tiger-centric kind of colony. We've done fertility procedures, which is good news for us, bad news for Doug. We'll come back to that in a sec, Doug. So let's get going. Let's start doing geothermal. Yep, we've already made a start on it. Let's start getting this knocked out. Mitsuya is quite smart and usually naked. So you're 12 with a passion for it. That's pretty solid. Low baby food. I probably need vegetables for that. Babies like to have vegetables, right? That's like a baby thing. Like they want to eat vegetables. Well, you're just going to have to deal with your mother, frankly. She's going to have to be in charge of food. A psychic soothe. Okay, great. So Lumpy will be feeling a little better after the whole having a baby thing. Yeah, you're just going to have to ask Mom for the whole food thing because we don't have any vegetables and we're probably not going to for a while. So, there's that. It is still the middle of winter. We're not growing squat. Maybe some berries that we could get? Like, what's that? That's just a regular bush. I don't want a regular bush. I want a bush with berries on it. No, I'm not immediately seeing anything. Are we doing tree cutting? Yeah, we've cut down a lot of trees. Let's cut down more. Nature is for suckers. So let's cut down some more trees like that. Anything in there can go. Cello's playing with the dead. Oh, no, you're sweeping up the blood. Good for you, kid. Yeah, good for you. We'll put those guys over here. This is the toxic waste and also, corpse stockpile over here. Where did my walls go? I could have sworn I put walls up around here. Okay, do it again. Granite wall. I don't know where my walls went. I know I don't have to put those corner pieces in. It just makes me happy. Just don't bark down my snorkel about that. Hey, let's get an urn. Everybody likes a good urn. I'm going to put an urn down in the sort of recreation room there. That'll make it like 0.001% nicer. And that'll just be fun. That'll be fun. Wow, all the tigers. I did put you guys back in. Oh, yeah, you can go wherever you want. Yeah, just go hunt. We've lost some ambrosia. That's unfortunate. We should probably be putting drugs over here. Let's put drugs over here. Are we putting drugs? Let's put all the drugs over here. So any drugs can go over here. And then over here, where the problem seems to be... Oh, yeah, no food. No, none of that. No drugs. And then copy that and then paste it into that. Thank you very much. Okay. And I think one of you might not have the correct settings. You do. You don't. Okay. So copy your settings and then paste them over here. Excellent. Everything is coming together. Look, those walls went up like nothing. Absolutely nothing. And they put all the materials in for this one. That'll get targeted, but actually, I could just move it inside. Hang on. No reason not to move that inside. Redo some things. So go instead like this and like that. And then don't bother with these ones. Cancel those three. No reason to put those up. That'll be less of a target for things like raiders. Okay, back to work. Baby's gonna suck up a lot of time, isn't it? That's what babies do. Let's get some more flooring down and keep these rooms starting to look nicer. I know you're saying I don't have enough in stock. I assure you that I do. It's just not on the map. Well, it is on the map. It's just not in storage right now. You can have like a regular person's lamp right next to the tiger so you can see where the tiger is at all times. I think that's vitally important, frankly, if you own a tiger. I do not, much as I might like to, but apparently we're not zoned for that. Who knew? So let's put this over there. Okay, actually, I don't like that anymore. It's kind of in the wrong place. I know it won't bork pathing, but it looks like it should bork pathing, and that makes me uncomfortable and a little bit nervous. So instead, put yourself like... okay, go back exactly where you were. How about at the foot of the bed? There we go. So we can put that right there. There we go. All right, now my mind is soothed. Mitsuya, you of the frostbite, how are you? I see it's 70 degrees in here now. Okay, that's a little better. Between this heater, the geothermal, and the heater in your own room, now it's a lot more comfortable in there. You've already lost one finger. I'd prefer we didn't lose more. How many stone blocks do I have left? What, a mad crow? Okay. Oh, it's already attacking a mech. All right, team, can we get up and shoot a crow, please? It's killing the mech. It's beating my mech up here. That's no good. And there's another mech coming. Oh, wait, hang on. Are you allowed to do that? Are you allowed to do that? How did you just take that out? Okay, nobody mess with Agrahand 1. Okay, just one-shotted a crow. Nobody mess with Agrahand 1. It ain't playing. Can we get these out of here, please? Yeah, deconstruct that, and deconstruct that thing over there. What about this? Can we deconstruct that? No, we have to attack that one. All right, I'll come back to that at some point. Alrighty, Agrahand 1. Not messing around. Cut some more trees down. Yeah, there we go, like that. And what was it saying there? Granite blocks, how many do I have left? 187. Probably enough to do what I want to do here, kind of vaguely. So how do I want this to go? I want this to be a corridor where we shoot people. So I want to like have this not wide open, but open, and then probably some sandbags here. So how... So they're going to exit a trap corridor down there. All right, put this together and kind of figure it out as you go along. For right now, just do that. All right, and then I'm going to figure the rest out later as we do. All right, so trap corridor there, and then this will no longer exist as a room. This will just be our in and out, and then we can put some sandbags up. I said I was going to figure it out later. I'm trying to figure it out now, clearly. Another mech recharger would not be the dumbest idea in the world. You pop that like right in here, anywhere around here would be fine. And we were thinking about the art bench. Might be time to get some art going on around the neighborhood. That'll be something I can sell people. And somewhere else to put some storage, too. We're actually kind of running out of storage space. Although we can always put it up in Space Camel Alpha as backup storage. Still only the three hats. We're never going to get that quest done. That's fine. Let it time out. How much longer do we theoretically have on that? So, Caravan, there we go. Yeah, sorry, Connor. It's not going to work out. It actually expires in 15 days. Takes us 4.3 days to get there, but not in a ship, not in a spaceship. Except, oh, if I use the spaceship, though, it burns the map. Okay, it's going to take us 4.3 days to get there. Yeah, that's unavoidable at this point. Alrighty. Now what? Dweeb's working on Wraith. That's probably a smart thing to be doing. Let's get focused entirely on granite blocks for right now. Let's really prioritize those. Just make a ton of those until I stop clicking, basically. It would probably be somewhere around 30. Yeah, I was right. 31. There we go. The Orbital Renegade. Neat. Who are you? What's your problem? Request you track down and kill a dangerous fugitive known as Kate. Wanted for drunkenly insulting the Stellarch in a wedding speech. Hiding out in an orbital platform. Ooh, yeah, I'm not even actually sure we can get there, and I wouldn't because then we'd have to burn the map. A fuel optimizer does sound really, really good. Really good. I mean, it's going to expire in 4.8 days. There's no way we're going to be able to do that, but I won't deliberately make it go away. Huh. That would be fantastic. Just killing one person. There's probably more than one. I'm sure there's a bunch of people. But we're not properly armed. We can't leave this map without destroying it. Not yet, anyway. I need just a few more advanced components. Like 2 more advanced components and we're home free on that. How about... What if we move... I can't move these. Can I? Gosh, I want to be able to move those. I don't want to deconstruct them and then reconstruct them. But I'd love to... Why don't we get the mech rechargers out of here? Maybe just line them up along here somewhere. And then I can work on doing like the art bench up in here or something. That might be a reasonably decent idea. Any more pockets? Yeah, we totally got that pocket of steel, no problem. That pocket of steel's done. We may as well get those components. There's no reason not to. And then I'm probably going to have to start bisecting a mountain or two. Ooh, there's a big chunk of jade over there. Ooh, get that. That's nice. Hey, is the river open yet? The little lake down here? Do we have a lake somewhere? I thought we had a lake. Did I not see a lake earlier? Did I hallucinate a lake? Apparently I hallucinated a lake. I would have sworn up and down we had water around here. Maybe it's just so frozen over. Is this it here? That's snow, mud, thin ice. Oh, there it is. It's in here somewhere. It's just covered by snow and ice. Okay. So when spring hits, we could actually get some fishing done. I say that. Did I actually research fishing at any point? I did. Good. I know how to fish. Geothermal, about a quarter of the way done. It could be worse. This base is going so well, I almost don't want to do anything at all for fear it's going to make it worse. We finished this. How many more granite blocks do I have? Quite a few. Let's keep going on this. So let's do a granite wall. I'd like to say kind of down to... Well, you know what? If you're going to make a trap corridor, make a trap corridor. Just keep that party moving. Now, there's no way I have enough steel to do this. So I'm just going to have to go right now with... Oh, hang on. Don't do any of that yet. I need to put doors in. I'm going to have to go with wooden spike traps. It's not my ideal, but I don't want to use up all the steel on traps. And do that, and that, and that. With this many wooden spike traps, it's going to hit something. Something will be having a bad day with this. And do that over there, and then just do one more bit of wall right there. Okay, I need doors. Put like a door there, and then some doors, and more doors, and largely doors so we don't hit our own traps when we try and repair our traps, and then doors. And then speaking of doors, seeing as you said that out loud, you pretty much only got granite, don't you? Do we use all the slate in there? Oh, wow, we're actually out of slate. Trying to do the nice, oh, I did a fine slate tile. I thought I was doing the regular slate tile. No wonder we used up all our slate. Well, Beta's going to have a super awesome, nice bedroom. Good for you. Let's do a granite door right here, and then maybe one down in here. Okay. Next. Keep things going. Chargers. So I've got 12 components, and that's about it. We're just using up all the steel as soon as we can get it. I obviously can't build those out of anything else. So moving the mech rechargers might not be the #1 thing I can do at the moment. How am I going to cope with this? Largely just let people continue to build stone blocks and mine out steel. The problem is you need to find more steel now. This is all set. And also, I mean, it's frozen now, but that's because it's the middle of winter. Let's make sure this stays frozen. So bring that down a whole bunch. Okay, give me any pocket of steel or... Like what's going on up here? That's limestone. There's also a room here we don't know anything about. Chella, you're small. Could you come up here? I'd like to see what's in that room. Probably nothing at all, but or the tiniest ancient evil ever. So come up here. I want to see what's going on in there. I'll probably forget that I told you to do that while I'm scanning around the map here. But maybe I do put up... Oh, sorry. I never allowed you to be moved somewhere else. Sorry, Suevas. Maybe we just go with the forge and just start making it out of slag. And by it, I mean steel. No, just go here. Okay, nothing at all. Never mind. Go off duty. Thank you. Watch out for what I believe is a wolverine. Just kind of keep an eye on the wolverine. You are not... Wow, Tiger, where are you going? Are you going to go get something to eat? Are you going to get something to eat? Oh, you're hauling the corpse. You can eat that if you want to. That's totally cool if you want to eat that. We've already got the jade out of there. We are mining very, very quickly. Actually, there's a bunch of steel we haven't pulled yet. And there's some more over here. Okay, start getting that. And then anything else that we've got kicking around in here. So, yeah, there's some down here we've got. I've mined out more steel than I thought I did. That's good. Where do we live? Show me where we live. I want to look at big things. Yeah, I could go into there, but that's not really near the base. I was thinking of starting to carve into a mountain, and we could live there. But no, that's not really going to work out. Let's let this come together, and I'll probably need some more wood when I'm done with all of that. So let's go ahead and get that concept going by chopping down everything that lives. That vaguely looks like a tree. All of that can go. Any of that can go. Gives the Agrahans something to do. Corpses, toxic waste dump looking excellent. Absolutely excellent. So I have more steel than I thought. So I am going to start to put up chargers down here and then just get them out of that room. So do like 3 chargers around here. That's a lot of power that I'm going to need, but we'll kind of learn to cope with that. Soon we will have geothermal done. And I can either plunk one right here, or if not, there's tons of geothermal on this map. I got 3 right in my immediate base area, so that won't be a big problem. Mitsuya, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I need to deal with Beta's room, because that's going to bug the heck out of me. So start just making some slate blocks quickly, just so we can kind of get that floor finished before I start crying. And then start to work on Mitsuya's room. So we're already up to another 255 in granite, and we seem to have almost everything that we need in place down here. So let's do regular, not the fine, Dave. Do the regular granite tiles down in Mitsuya's room, and we'll start to make your room a little bit nicer. You see how this is all going, Mitsuya? You see how everything is going here? You're going to have a nice end table over here. You're going to have a nice dresser over here. Actually, you say that. Are you 100% sure you don't have an ascetic on board? Make sure you don't give them a nice room. So, like, what's your gig? Night owl. Baby has no needs. Baby don't care. Brawler, nudist. Yeah, no, I don't think we have any ascetics in here. So we can just give them the nicest room, and they'll be wicked happy with that. And that will allow them to be less sad when we do horrible, horrible things to them. Just terrible things. Oh, you're kind of a slow roll, aren't you, Wraith? 21.6 down to 21. I need the doctor, though. I need this guy to do doctor stuff. Beta's on a shoot frenzy. Who's starving? Mitsuya? Oh, we have no food. Oh, that's why. Just, like, literally kill everything. Oh, yeah, that's why we're starving, guys. It's because we have no food. I knew things couldn't be good for long. Just kill literally everything that doesn't fight back. I do not care. Just kill it all. Just kill that and that and that and that. Are you guys sure you don't want to become cannibals? Good thing the tigers feed themselves. They'll just go out and take whatever they want. Oh, speaking of tigers, let's get more of them sentient, because that's fun. So, Doug, where are you at right now? You're in charge of tigers, largely. Yeah, you're over there. You're building a spike trap. How about we don't? How about, again, Tony, I gotta check, make sure that I'm doing this correctly. So, you are... Oh, we've got 2 pregnant tigers. Yaha. Okay, we're gonna have so many tigers around here. So, I probably should start selling off a few tigers. That would probably be really, really fun. So you, okay, Tony with an eye is currently sentient. So any other Tony will do the job. Which one are you? You're Tony with an eye. That's exactly the one I don't need. Which one are you? You're Tony with 3 E's. Hey, Doug, I know I'm looking right at it. I'm looking at that thing. There it is. It's right there. Could you use the sentient thing on Tony with 3 E's, please? Let's make the baby tiger a little bit smarter. It's fun when we do this. Smog's repairing a thing. Doug, where'd you go? Doug, you go. Yeah, there you go. Go after the tiger. It's okay. We've become a little bit of a Benny Hill chase here. Okay, so you are going to be more sentient. Good for you. And yep, you got a sentience catalyst. I've got smart tigers now. Not that tigers aren't normally smart. I mean, they've survived longer than we have. So, yeah, tigers are pretty smart anyway. But now they're even extra smarter. Sorry about the starvation, Mitsuya. I didn't really notice that we had 0 food on hand. It's just that things were going so well. I didn't notice that we had nothing. What did we just get there? A dead porcupine. Just pick the quills off of it. It will be fine. It will be fine. What is this? A nav beacon. Deconstruct that. Okay, there's no food. There's no... Thank goodness that the baby is just working directly with Lumpy in terms of the food problem here. Where's Lumpy, by the way? What are you doing? Okay, you are actually dealing with the food thing right now. Great, good. Dealing with the fact that baby's the only well-fed one here. Super. All gonna die. Good, back to normal. I was worried when it was going so well. That was making me very, very nervous. Like, this can't be right. Now we're starving again. Great, good. That's good. That's exactly what I want to see. Trap corridor will actually help with that. Random animals will wander in and die, and then we can eat them. Now, people are like, oh, put a door over your trap corridor. No, it's free hunting. It's free food. Just walking in the door in exchange for repairing some traps every now and then. Yeah, take out a nice mega sloth or a thrumbo in there, and it's not your problem. No revenge. You didn't attack them. They just wandered in. Oh, hey, there's some more components down here too. Why don't we get those? So, low food, yes. In fact, there's no food. We kind of figured that part out. Yeah, now the batteries are looking a little dicey. Looking a little dicey down here. Let's deconstruct this one. Just take the strain off of that. And any other... I could put up a third wind turbine. It's not the worst idea. I've got the materials to do it. Have a think about that. We'll see how quickly we think we're getting to geothermal. And the answer is not much at all, because Mitsuya is, in fact, starving to death. And you're not really going to want to sit there. Oh, actually, you do want to sit there and figure out geothermal power while you're starving to death. I suppose you have nothing better to do. There's no food. I guess we'll go read a book. Maybe it'll take my mind off the gnawing hunger pains and the fact that my body is beginning to digest itself in a desperate attempt to preserve life. But right now, I'll just read a book about geothermal power. See if I can figure out how to do it. There's all these vents over here. This has got to be dangerous, by the way. A big hole in the ground with steam coming out of it. Hot steam. Like, well, I mean, steam is hot anyway, but like super hot steam. There, look at that. That can't be right. What if you fall in the hole? There's no guardrails up around this thing. Butch is hiding in their room. Probably a sensible idea. By the time you get done with that, we might have some food. We're probably working on it right now. We're desperately chopping things up. We're doing the best we can. But it's a slow roll, and now we're eating raw food. Because we don't really have any other option at the moment. It's either that or starve to death. I could tell you guys to not eat raw food, but honestly, I'd rather you just ate raw food and were sad and maybe sick than you eat not at all and die. So we're just going to go ahead and allow that for right now. Dweeb is frantically doing stuff here. Frantically trying to put this all together here. Again, good news. The tigers can feed themselves. We saw that last time when the tiger decided to eat a lynx. And the tiger is hauling all this wood. That is fantastic. Very handy things, tigers. Smog's working down here. Did we get any slate tiles up? Looks like we got one left to put in. I just want to maybe finish that off. Sorry, 3 left to put in. 1 we have the materials for. I think everyone is just working to avoid the fact they're so very, very hungry. So desperately hungry. Oh, a light in your room would be nice too, Mitsuya. That'll be something else that drains power. That's a great idea. So put a light on over there. Okay, Butch's room looking very good, especially with the spot for the tiger. Is that your bed? Are you coming in? No, you're just going to wander around. Yeah, the power's out. Power's out. Nobody is particularly surprised by that. I could link this one into that one. Is that worth it for all of that steel? That's going to be a lot of steel to put down to get all of that all the way over there. Probably better just put up another wood-fired generator in the interim. That'd probably be a smarter way to do it. Let's do that. Let's build a copy of this right here. And we'll just this is all just stopgap measures until we have geothermal. And then I can work on, well, putting up geothermal, basically, is really where I was going with that. I mean, your takeaway, your bullet point for that is we'll put up geothermal is what we're going to do there. Should I maybe put the medicine in the freezer? I feel like this might go bad. Oh, 1.7 years. Okay, I've got a little time to think about that. We got a little bit of time on that one. We don't need to rush there. Oh, wow, we have no food. I have a squirrel. I have 1 squirrel. I don't even think that's enough for the baby tiger. Baby tiger, that's 1 mouthful right there. Butch is no longer hiding in the room. That's neat. Anything else to murder? We might have to send out a kill squad on this. Take out the raccoon and the mink. And maybe the birds as well at this point. We've done some toxic waste packs are deteriorating. That's cool. We need warm clothes. Do we really? Is that our #1 priority? Is that really our #1 priority? And check power down here. Everything all linked up. Yep. No actual power to power it, but they are linked up. And this can get deconstructed. That'll leave me room for an art bench, too, which will be good. Okay. Now that everything is terrible, it's a little more back to normal, and I'm a little more comfortable with that. When they get the wood-fired generator up, that'll take the burden off the power. So now the burden is just we are all starving to death. I think a kill squad might be in order. Where did we see all those muffaloes? Actually, would the Megasloth be even better? Megasloth's a lot of food, and there's only 1 of them. Well, they don't travel in packs, anyway. 1 right up there. Right up there. Team, we're gonna probably go kill things soon. So see if all those Muffalos go Muffalo Revenge, we'll all die. But if 1 Megasloth goes Megasloth Revenge, if I remember to bring the robots this time, which would be super, and the tigers, Although I probably won't take Doug or Butch. Team, how do we feel about a little light murder? Do we have any closer by Megasloths? Like, where are you? You're up there. That's kind of far away. And where's the third one? That is over there. Yeah, they're all kind of far away. They're not stupid. Like, those are the people with the guns. Let's not be anywhere near them. Trap corridor's ready, though. Apart from that one gap right there. But we'll figure that out. That's no problem. That'll go up in no time. Team, I know we're all very, very hungry. But could we get... Now, this time, Dave, actually remember to bring the 2 Militors. So come over here. And then where'd Militor 2 go? Where are you? Oh, you're right here. Excellent. Yeah, everyone kind of come up in this direction. None of you have tigers, but we'll have to make do with robots. Robot tigers would be even better. If we could make robot tigers, that would be a good old time. Yeah, see, we're going through the trap corridor to get out, aren't we, kids? Mitsuya, don't bother. You can just go back to whatever it is you were doing around here. Nobody step on a trap, please. All right, let's get... Where's one of them? Right here. Okay, let's go up here. This is going to be, I'd like to say a fun time. It's not going to be a fun time. It's not going to be a fun time at all. But everybody get up here, and we're going to do some light murder to the local ecosystem. Everyone sort of go here, and then we'll have the Militors run point, obviously, if they ever get up here. If they ever get up here. Yeah, wow, it's a slow roll. It's a slow roll on you guys. Well, you are trying to go through snow. You probably got those little tracks, those little, like, tank tracks or something. The animal is uncomfortably close. So we're going to attack you, and then you guys, I actually want you to run point. And then you guys, like this, shoot and get ready to burden immediately. You guys just focus on... Lumpy, why... Oh, yeah, Lumpy, sorry, you had a baby. Go home. Go home. You're right, you dropped your weapon when you had the baby. You didn't necessarily want to be armed. So you guys just shoot this thing. Yeah, you run away. Run away, Lumpy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's down. It's down. It's down. So let's continue to attack that. And then make it be dead. It's going to be a lot of meat here. Okay, everything's all set there. That's one piece of food that we are going to allow. Dweeb, you want to just haul that back, please? Thank you. Yeah, just run away, Lumpy. Sorry. Actually, Lumpy, you should go get a weapon. So, Lumpy, why don't you go get... what do you got here? Just a bunch of rifles. Okay, go get a rifle. Arm yourself. Yes, Megasloth Revenge. It sure was. You ain't wrong about that. And then keep up with all the other murders. Okay, so basically anything that doesn't fight back or explode, kill it. Right. This is all going to come together again, he says. It was going so well. And then you kind of lost track of food there, didn't you? You just kind of lost track of the old food thing. Hey, Dweeb, you're meditating. Do you maybe want to, like, butcher? Because there's food here? Is that maybe, like, a thing you want to work on? Eating? It's just, yeah, you're going to prioritize the rat. Of course you are. Just make sure we get the rat chopped up. God knows we need a rat around here. It's just there's a giant hunk of meat there. That's so much meat, kid. That is so much meat. There we go. That's more like it. That'll keep us going for a little bit. Safeguarding a noble. Uh-huh. Okay. Talk to me. All right. So a noble wants to hang out here for 12 days. And there's going to be a raid. One gunner and then 4 other gunners. Okay. Well, the trap corridor's up. And this person is paralyzed, so they've got to be kept in bed. All right. Not tossing this off the table here. Honor +9. Dome study a building. That's construction up and 230 on the old uranium there. Interesting. I kind of want to take it for the book. Getting people's construction up would be great. That's never a bad thing. And 230 uranium is not bad either. I could finally make Doug a really nice weapon. Okay, I'm going to go with a loose yes on this. So, Palilologus here. We're just going to call you Pally. We're going to accept that. Okay, Pally's coming in. Yeah. Wow, you are fancy looking. Holy moly. We have no food. I don't know if that was like a prerequisite to you coming in. And why don't we give you... I'm actually going to give you Beta's bed. So this is for you. No, you're not going to sleep with Beta. Sorry, I did not mean to give you that impression. All right, who's local? Dweeb, you're local. could you go rescue this dude, please? Yeah, rescue. And then Beta, I'll give you the terrible bed down here. Yeah, I know. I've moved you out of the really nice bedroom and put you in the worst bedroom. But it's for a book. It's for a book. I assure you that means something. And also the uranium. That's a nice touch. So let's extend the run zone while I happen to be thinking about it, which is unusual for me. Let's extend that like this. Okay, much better. All right. And then, well, actually, we have no way of getting from A to B, do we? We have no way of getting from A to B. Okay, we're going to put a temporary door. I could reconfigure the prison thing and put the prisoner somewhere else, but let's just, in the interim, reconfigure just a really quick door right there. Okay, and that'll kind of cope for right now. And then I'll figure that out later, as I often do. Okay, Dewey, you got the guy? Did you get the guy? Oh, no. Don't. No. No, don't put him over here. Don't put him... It's just we can't really keep an eye on him over there. That's the problem, you see. Okay, make this a medical bed. And I know, everything's awful. Like, you're not allowed to do anything at all with this. So, Dweeb, just drop him. And then, like, stop dropping him. Stop, drop, and roll, basically. No, I don't... Okay, you know what? Block this door. Okay, you're not allowed to go in that door. Okay, there we go. Now rescue him. There we go. Okay, much better. Much better. No, it's great that we've got a hospital. I want to be able to keep an eye on this guy. That would be just like me. The raid would come in, I'd miss a guy, and they'd go right in here and just assassinate him while he's in bed. That's exactly what would happen. So you live over here now, okay? Where I can see you for large portions of the time. Okay, door is up and the power is up. That should hopefully help with our power issues. Again, he once again says optimistically. Where are we at on blocks these days? Granite's coming in. We'll get some slate at some point. Where's everyone supposed to be? No, not that. Yeah, okay. We can get some more slate blocks coming in and finish off that one thing. We have no food. Also, you can go back in here, by the way. If you need the hospital, you can go to the hospital. I just don't want him in the hospital. Food exists. Travelers need charity. What? 290 silver? 290? Okay. Maybe you just kind of move on. I've got a lot going on here. I have so many things happening. I don't really want to give up my money for anything. All right. Spring has begun. Great. Good. Why don't we... Actually, it's still very, very cold out. I was going to turn the fields back on to sowing, but it's still very, very cold. Dweeb, maybe you could start cooking? It's just we got 2 meals. And those are probably going to go to Pally here and the prisoner at some point, wherever. Yeah, the prisoner over here. This will be a corridor eventually. This is done, so at least we can get in and out of there without having to go all the way around. Yeah, we're, just in case people are going to get sad if we don't do it. Butch, go give money to these people. I'm such a sucker sometimes, just a sucker. And these are all up and running, and we've deconstructed these. Great. It's kind of low priority, but let's start to put the art bench up in here. And that way, we can do some art. And then the dining chair. What? The beggars are going away. Good, yeah, I would too. Like, oh my god, they gave us money. Like, a lot of it, too, not a little bit of money. Let's run before they reconsider their choices. That's exactly what I would do. I'd be running. Okay, next. Next, not much. Keep working on geothermal. That's really what we need to focus on. Get that power going, and then I can not have all these constant power shortages. And focus on food. Just kill literally everything. Look at that. There's perfectly good bucks over there. Oh, that's so much food right there. And not much. We'll work on the rats later. Let's focus on the larger animals. Soonish, we can start growing things again in here. Soonish. Not right now. It's still 22 degrees out. It's completely freezing out. But that's probably an excellent place to call it on RimWorld for today. I still claim that things are going not completely terribly at the moment. It's looking better. I wanted to get more done, but here we are. I've gotten this amount done, and that's about the best we're going to do. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Some more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours. We'll see you next time. Citizens Tropico, everything is under control. This is not a fire. This is not a fire. This is an aggressive urban redevelopment program. Increase the boa constrictor education rating. Big snake, keep away. Are you all smarter now? Oh, you have a migraine or a rattlesnake bite. Well, this is wicked simple, Linda. Have you been bitten by a snake? If the answer is no, then it's a migraine. No, I'm waving, though.
Oh, I'm waving. Now. That's exciting.
I'm waving very frantically.
How are you doing that?
Now,
How are you doing that?
I can't with this.
Oh.
I can't.
This is it. Right. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in.